Shania, and you're over here on Shania Forever. I'm hoping everybody's doing good. I'm hoping that you're recognizing the consistency of this page. The clarity that you should gather from watching the official Shania Forever is that movement is my overall specialty. So even if it's traveling, if it's eating, all of that is movement. But what I want to push on my live streams is the workouts that I actually feel are effortless, and they are going to help increase the circulation in your body so that you have mobility as you're getting older. So I do feel like that's one thing that people don't mention. I talked to my mom about it this morning, is how when you see older people walking every single day, they're consistent. They're either walking in the mall, or you see them walking in your neighborhood, or you see them walking at the park. What they're not telling you is that this is habit, and they're going to do this. This is what they're going to do so that they always have functionality in their body, and that they reduce themselves being in the hospital and or anything worse. So I just want to be that woman that is like, guys, it's very important for you to make sure you move your body. And I'm going to try to find places that look great. I want to try to find great backgrounds. I'm from Florida, so it's still, the weather is, it's stable. And so I pray that I'm always not only hoping or sharing the workout that I'm doing at the time, but also showcasing my results and giving you a good background so that you feel comfortable watching the video. So today we're going to do the same workout that we've been doing. What I wanted to tell you guys is sometimes you can't see my results because I have to wear pants or something like that. But know that when I post the workout video tomorrow, you will be able to see my results. Every time I'm filming professionally and I have my video professionally edited, note that you will be able to see the results. So February's workout video that's going to go up professionally, you will be able to see the body, and you'll be able to see what the workout is doing. It's just that my live streams are here to make sure that you guys understand my consistency whenever I'm able to go live. I'm doing this workout. First, I was doing it 5 days a week, but now I notice if I can do it every day, I need to do it every day, because what happens on the days off is stiffness. What happens is that when I go back to it on Monday, I feel like I'm starting all the way back over. And then there's a feeling. You guys know what I'm saying. So this workout is so easy. Let's just get started. We start with lower body, which is your legs. So just share this video out if you can. And I'm going to go back to my Muzake, which is music. I wish that I could play music for you guys. I do play music on the link at the end, in the description. The link at the bottom of the description, I do play music. You will have some music on the video that's being posted tomorrow, but again, it will be non-copyright. Also, I have 2 stretch videos going out on the site that is at the bottom of the link in the description. And the reason why they have exclusive content is because they support me. They understand the importance of a content creator having a support system, and that in order for me to do bigger and better things, I have to have that Patreon account. And so for my members tomorrow, they're going to have exclusive stretch videos, and I was somewhere different, and I'm very blessed to have taken that trip. And I didn't take anything for granted. I worked from the moment I landed until I left. All right, so let's get into the workout. And I love you guys. Stay true to yourself and make sure you're trying this workout, okay? It doesn't matter your age. Start young so that you're not trying to catch up when you get older, all right? Extensions. I'm going to do 2 sets with you guys because you guys know that I have to save the last set for Facebook. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So what this does is work your whole leg, all right? So when you go down your leg, your inner thighs are working. When you're going up, you're working your outer thighs, all right? So sometimes it helps reduce cellulite, but you have to be consistent for that. 4, 5, 6. I hope you guys are having a blessed day. 7, 8, 9, 10. Now we're going to squats. If you guys want to know my playlist, I listen to DDG. So I'm going to start with my feet close together. I'm going to face you guys because yesterday I realized that I was this way so that you could see how I go on my toes. But it's important you guys see the front. I hope that you guys enjoy the video for today. I'm posting an Amazon haul. And I put a lot of, it took me a long time to edit it. Also, I put my arms up to try to help make sure I don't lean over, okay? I may be doing more than 10 because I'm talking, and I actually don't know. Second set of squats, your feet are ducked out, okay? How is the weather where you guys are? I'll look at the comments when I'm done with the first set. This works all here, okay? I gotta pull up my pants. I also want you guys to tell me in the comments which one is harder for you. I feel like that one's the hardest one for me. Feet just wider than your shoulders slightly. Down to the ground. I should wear a mask out here. This dust is gonna get in my nose. Oh, you cricket. Why didn't you tell me? And you know what's funny? I remember when I first started live streaming, I was like, oh, it's so hard. Like, I need help. But watching iShowSpeed's live streams, he got like 100 people on his staff and stuff still goes wrong. Videos are still blurry. So it doesn't matter if you're doing it on your own. Just pray for safety when you're by yourself, because I think it's particularly funny how people that have 100 people on staff, your videos pretty much look the same. So if you were like me and you're like, I'm not gonna get started because I don't have enough help, get started. People with help, sometimes the help doesn't matter. It's all about location and the Wi-Fi, okay? Always know that. Sometimes it's just about that Wi-Fi. And it don't matter how many people you got on staff, okay? So just get out there. No, it's fine. So let's do, I would say I'm worse at this. This is the worst part for me. I need to get on the trail. Let me just back up. I'm in people way. Let me back up. Right? Let me back up. Because I'm getting closer and closer to the trail. I'm going to check the live now just to make sure it's not blurry. Because not only was I on a hump, but I was more so in people's way. And so I would say that's the only hardship now is I be feeling so bad and shy because I'm around so many people doing these live streams now. When I was in Curacao, I was so scared. I was so scared. You guys are going to see the workout video, but I know that you guys are going to run it up because I was so scared. I was so scared doing my workout video. I was by myself. I had to record it by myself. Um, and I was just in front of so many strangers. I was so scared, but nonetheless, I did it. If you already have made your plan, God is going to help see it through. So I finished it, completed it with all the fear that I had in my heart. And guess what? I'm going to edit it today and you guys are going to see it tomorrow. So just doesn't matter, guys. Just go out there, record your stuff and edit it. All right, so push-ups, I'm the worst at the push-ups. And I know you guys have mercy on me because y'all like, at least you're not embarrassed. At least I still go live doing it, right? Because I could actually just hide this from y'all. Hola, ¿cómo estás? I could hide this from y'all. But the thing is, people that are watching me, somebody may be worse than me, and then they'll get better and better and better, just how I am. So that's why certain things you don't hide. Now your family, yeah, hide that. Hide your money, hide your family. But your personal progress, you could let people know if it's gonna be helpful. Oh gosh, I gotta bring y'all back more. Hola, ¿cómo estás? All right, now I'm in frame. Now you can see the push-up. And I don't have the drawstring in these pants no more, so forgive me. I've had these pants from Amazon probably like 5 years. Maybe longer. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. If y'all been watching me, y'all know I'm better. If you have been watching me do this, you know you're so proud of me right now. If this is your first time seeing me, you're like, that's trash. But if you've been watching me, you're like, oh my God. She's T. All right, let's do our setups. We have one more set. I'm finally getting acclimated. And I don't have a headache today. But I think it was because I found the most hydration, 100% coconut water yesterday. And it took me a minute to find it because when you read them, well, some say 75% coconut and one said 95%. But then I kept looking and I found one that said 100%. And that is why my head feels better. So I'm going to find one again today. I'm going to go to the same gas station. So 10 is the count. Guys, the professional video is going to be professional. That comes out tomorrow. I actually am talking. I don't know. I'm just trying to make sure I do 10. I may do 11, 12. But if I lose count, I'm definitely going to do like 11 or 12. Maybe even 13. So don't be like, but she did 13. Guys, wait for the professional videos to come out and you'll know because the thumbnail is professional. Okay? I think the guy, is he working on it today? Yeah, he's working on it today. You can tell what thumbnails I worked on and what thumbnails I got help. The Amazon video that's coming out today, you know I didn't do that. So I hope you kick the notification bell because it comes out in a few hours. A lot of times when I travel, anywhere where I can wear a swimsuit, people are like, oh, your stomach. I be doing these twists. That's what works my obliques. That's what does it. So I actually feel like staying down here to start the next set. So we've done, that's what I'm telling you, this is an effortless workout. We already finished. I just want to make sure. Push-ups, sit-ups, twists, squats, leg extensions, full body workout. Even your hands and your feet get a workout because you go on your toes to do the squat where your feet are together, and your fingers get a workout when you do your push-ups. I love when I can actually say something and you guys finally get it. Because I always tell people that my workouts work you from your fingertips to your toes. So you guys saw it today. So let's do our second set. Remember, I know you guys are going to miss me, but I'm doing the last set on Facebook. My Facebook account is the official Shania the Body. Just in case you guys are looking, because I have had several, but someone tried to steal my account. And so I'm no longer on the ones that have like high numbers. I'm no longer on those. So we're starting from fresh. And I'm not going to say that we're going to be successful because it looks like I'm already having trouble. So the official Shiny the Body is the Facebook that I keep telling you guys that I'm going to when I leave here. Okay. So thank you guys because some of you guys actually go find me. I really appreciate that. God bless you. All right. So let's start with twists. Let's actually go backwards. All right, sit-ups. So do you guys see what I'm saying? I got back in town on Monday. I had to rest on Tuesday, went back to working out yesterday, and it was so tough for me. Did you watch that live? I was breathing, dying, huffing, puffing, gruffing, muffing. And today, look how easy it is. That's why I'm like, I just don't think I want to take a break anymore. And if I do have to take a break, it's because of family. Like we're doing stuff or I'm traveling, I'm on the flight, stuff like that. Because I have a lot of traveling going on this year. But other than that, I don't want to take breaks because I feel so ridiculous when I come back. The thing about sit-ups, I want to tell you guys, you can put your feet under something or someone can hold your feet, okay? It's live. Huh? It's YouTube. Yeah. Yes. It's okay. What do you think I do it for? For people to find me. What's your name? Brian, Shania. Nice to meet you. Okay. So you're on YouTube. I love YouTube.
Yeah, I'm not on YouTube yet as a YouTuber, but I want to be.
Oh, cool. So you make you make content already?
Not yet. I just moved back in with my parents, and I'm getting ready to build a PC setup so I can start my own content.
Oh, so are you gaming?
It's complicated. Like the content I want to do is I want to do like sports gaming content, but also like I want to talk about like anime sports and sports in general.
I'm excited for you. So you're also gonna do Twitch, right?
I'm gonna do Twitch. I'm gonna do YouTube. I'm gonna do everything I can to get those numbers up
and kicking everybody. Yeah. High five.
Thank you.
So Brian, look, I'm meeting him today. He's gonna be a millionaire tomorrow. So that's what's gonna happen, right? We gotta believe in ourselves.
We gotta believe in ourselves. But hey, I'm gonna let you get back to it, and nice meeting you.
Ditto. Same here. Yes. I didn't subscribe. I just opened it. Okay. All right. Thank you. Okay. So this is the hardest part for me, but y'all know that we're here. Why don't y'all like start like prepping me on in the comments? Like, Shania, you can do it. Or just somebody already gave me good information about the form. That's why my form is better. Because I don't know if you guys saw, but before I used to go like this. I used to like lay down and do it. But then somebody was like, plank. 7, 8. So now I just actually try to stay in the plank and just make my arms do the work. And so I'm doing less of the movement because I'm not laying down. But the laying down was like, it's not how you do it. So let's get up. And I'm gonna go back to the ground to stretch with you guys, or not. I'll stand up and stretch today. So shout out to Brian if he sees this video. I love meeting people. I told you guys if I'm with my kids, don't do it. But if I'm by myself, hola, ¿cómo estás? You know, that's why we do this. I actually want to do a meet and greet one day, but I have to do that safely because I have a lot of fans from my adult content. So I may have to make sure that that's a safe event because y'all gonna be like, her fans are rowdy. Because my fans, my diehard fans, are people that are used to me gyrating and stuff in front of the camera. So if you guys don't know my history, I was a model, and I've been on some of your favorite music videos and some not. Ti, Hey, Let's Get Away. Trick Daddy, Sugar with Little Kim, and the one that everybody I went to school with, they love this video, which is Tyrese, Why You Want to Act Like That. The only reason why I don't always talk about Tyrese, Why You Want to Act Like That, is because I was the skinniest. I look nothing like that. My face does, but I didn't have any implants, nothing. My body was just straight up and down. So it's just very hard for me to be like, hey guys, I did Tyrese, Why You Want to Act Like That? Because y'all gonna be like, who is that? That's you? But when you see my face, you're gonna know it's me. But nonetheless, my whole body, as soon as I got that check, I got implants. Like right after, I think that was the video I did my implants right after that I got my check. So I just feel like it's not fair for me to be like, hey guys, I'm from these videos, but I did a video called Shopping Bags with De La Soul. So if you're my age or older, you love De La Soul. So then my body starts taking form because once I got the implants, I start looking mature. And once I start having kids, the dunks just kept growing. So we ain't gonna talk about that. But anyways, so when I was a model, my agency, one of my top agencies, she did a website for me called Shania Live or Shania something, ShaniaLive.net. That was my site. And of course I had MySpace, but that was my own. And she was just making, like she built the site for me and she would send me checks in the mail because I would make all this money just from my pictures. And so I graduated from college, came back here, and then I started getting music videos that were like not so classy, right? I was doing uncut, which is no longer, you can look up my stuff. But anyways, so I did a video with Jay Shen, and everybody who loves that video, they know. So then I started doing, first I was doing Black men's magazines, which is like fashion meets ebony women, fashion meets ethnicity women, fashion meets full-figured women, fashion meets us. And so I did as many covers and editorials that I could do. I mean, how many times are they going to put me in their magazine? And then I got hired to do this magazine, which is Complete, ADULT. And their editorial work was just like Black men's, but it just was, we didn't have on anything. And so I was like, wow, their stuff was so plush. If they were still around, I would still be writing for them. I actually started writing for them because I went to school for English. I actually went to college for English. And so I'm very good at editorial work. But anyways, once I did their cover, they hired me again to do the inside. And then she was like, do you write? Because I would tell them stories, you know, some stories. And I was like, yes, I write. That's crazy how you are right up my alley. Yo, when they posted my story, I got so many fans in jail. It was just like crazy. And then the photo shoot they did of me was so stunning. It was so stunning. So they they ended up like closing their magazine. So, and I traveled to Vegas with them. We just had a great time. They told me that they were going to stop it, but I was like, yeah, dang, we're not going to have anything if you guys stop, because Black Men's had stopped. So just in case y'all like, why are you not on magazines anymore? All these magazines are no longer, they don't exist anymore. And so then years later, I met a photographer that I had worked with on a music video, and he was like, he opened up a website for me. And I've had a website ever since. And it's called CHANYATHEBODY.com. And I just take care of my Patreon members. And then during the pandemic, the same photographer was trying to tell me to do the other site. And I was so hesitant because I was like, they steal your information. And so the whole pandemic, I didn't do it. Missed out on millions of dollars because I was a chicken, which is how many people can say that in the comments? How many people did not get crypto? How many people did not, you know, do things that would have made them $1 million? Me, I was one of them. So I missed out on $1 million or millions because during the pandemic is when you needed to be like that. And I was home with my kids. I was home with my kids, making sure they were doing their classwork. I was so busy cooking, cleaning. I was like Betty Homemaker. And it's funny, but it's also criminal because when you think about it, like I really didn't do anything for myself during the pandemic. So when the pandemic was over, I finally was like, oh, I have another phone. I'll open up that app. So I opened up the app. It's just too late. But I did meet creators that were the top on that app. And so she helped me garner some fans, but I couldn't keep up. I couldn't keep up. It just wasn't my lane. But during the pandemic, I would have been able to keep up because I just would have worked out in like, you know what I mean? I would have worked out in anything. So it's just that I was a teacher, homemaker. It was a mess for me. Wait, oh yeah, okay. 4, guys, my underwears are showing. Huh? So that's my story. And guess what? I will say this, because I wasn't able to do too much, I'm able to like recover my career, because the further you go down that line, the more you got to come back. So never say you can't do something, but I realized that it took me a couple years to like wheel it back to commercial work. And commercial work doesn't pay as well at the beginning. And that is why it's so hard for people to say, I'm going to do it the right way. It's so hard because they're just not telling you the truth. The truth is, because they made millions of dollars, they have a mortgage that is $20,000. And if they stop doing that activities or those activities, they won't be able to pay their bills. So you have to step out on faith. You have to, this is all faith. Faith that people are going to realize that, honey, I can't even tell you my age. If I told you, you wouldn't even believe me. Or you already know. Because when I was in Curacao, the guy was like, you're like 30, right? I was like, sir, I'm not a liar. Good morning, so I'm not going to tell you. But you see, whatever you feel, you know what I'm saying? You feel I'm for all that? You feel I'm 30? Then period. Because he was about 30. So if he thought I was his age, period. But I will say that my body is very young. My mind is my age. I'm like, listen, if it don't make sense, I ain't doing it, you know? And when I was younger, I would do a lot of stupid stuff. That's why I don't judge people because of how much stupid stuff I did. Like, how you gonna be like, why they doing that? They're doing it because that's how you feel at that. That's how you feel at certain parts in your life. You feel like doing silly stuff. You don't have any inhibitions, you know? You do the craziest things. You risk your life. You do all of that because that's how you feel. So I can't judge people. I just hope that people find me before it's too late. That's the only thing. Just find me before it's too late so that you can make sure that you reduce anything that could go wrong with your health. Just reduce it. I'm not a doctor. I don't know. I can't see your insides, nor can I see mine. But I will say that I know that when I don't move my body, I feel like S. I feel no bueno. And I've been in the hospital before where I wasn't able to move my body. Because some people ask me, how are you able to be sober? How are you able to be consistent? I'm like, yeah, because I almost died. You realize the value of your life when you almost don't have it. So why should you go through that to have to listen to somebody? You shouldn't have to almost die to care about someone that you don't even know that cares about you. I don't even know y'all. And I'm like, hey, don't go through what I went through. Just actually move your body and try to read your literature, positive literature every day so that you make better decisions to prolong your life. So, the more you work on things that increase your vitality, the less you have space for the things that don't. And that's all it is. You just got to keep filling your life up with things that are better. Let me give you guys a personal a personal thing that I noticed is how I am like so busy because of my kids and how I literally have to like pray for a headspace to function for myself. That is very, very hard to get over. And so, do you know what I realized? That because they take up so much time, it's very good for me. Because the more time you have, the stupider you are. You make some dumb decisions because you got so much time. A lot of people don't realize it, but you're just doing these activities because you're bored. You're so bored. I was there. You're hanging with people and you don't realize it, but you're drinking more because you're actually bored. And when you go to work, do you ever drink anything? No, because you're busy. So all you got to do is fill your life up with busy shit, busy work. Wake up, make an agenda for yourself, and fill that shit up. My agenda, I never finish everything in my agenda, ever. It ain't one day. Oh my God, there are days because I'm getting better. That's all. But for years, I would be like, I didn't do like 8 things on my schedule today. And then 2 years ago, I started getting upset with myself. I'm like, yo, you're whack. You're not even finishing your schedule throughout the day. But I realized, girl, keep yourself busy. Keep doing that because it keeps you from doing stupid stuff. Because if anything, you'll look at the schedule and be like, God dang, I still got stuff to do. That's the only advice I have. I feel like the stupid things I did was because I was bored. And I think that people don't know the definition of bored. And you don't know when you're bored, and you just fill up your space and time with things that don't help you. But nonetheless, this posture would help you. Just sitting here with your legs open, this posture will help you. um, and that's why we don't make fun of people. We let people go through things. I just pray for people because I always say to myself, I'm only alive because somebody was praying for me. And that's it. So I just pray for people. If I see things and I'm like, wow, they can be better, I just pray for you. And then I pray that people pray for me because I can be better. And that's it. Things that people see in me, instead of being like, ooh, look at her booty, or ooh, look at that. Pray for me, child. Pray for me. You know, child. Krishan said it best. Krishan always telling y'all to pray for her. Not sometimes, but all the time. She's like, pray for me. And guess what I started doing? I started praying for that girl. I was like, why would we not listen to her? She's asking you, and then she's so young. Oh my gosh, imagine how stupid we were at that age. Pray for this girl. So that's it. This full video is going to help you out if you take the time to do it. I remember watching the people that my mom would have on the TV in the morning when I was younger, and I promise y'all, I didn't do one of those workouts when I was younger. I just saw them on the TV, and that's what I want for my life. People's kids, they just see me on the TV in the morning, and guess what? When they're in 7th grade, 8th grade, 9th grade, 10th grade, college, even when they finish college, they'd be like, it was a lady used to be on TV and she had a big booty and she'd be working out at the park. You know what I mean, jelly beans? And that's it. I didn't do one of her exercises, but I remember every exercise she did verbatim. And so there was tons of them. They would be on Lifetime in the morning. And they don't do that anymore. Lifetime is full of 600-pound life. It's just TV follows whatever's working. So if people aren't working out or whatever, they're not going to do that kind of stuff anymore. So here I am on YouTube, right? Working out with you guys. And I make it colorful on one day a month. I make it colorful for you guys where it's absolutely stunning and beautiful. And then for my Patreon members on CHANYAFOREVER.com, they get content that can't be seen on social media because most likely, too much cheeks and stuff, which we understand. You know what I mean? But a lot of people like cheeks. And I would say 80% of people like cheeks. You know what I'm saying? Because when I was in Curacao, it didn't matter what color they were, they had cheeks. And I was like, wow, this is a cheeky island. And all of them were tourists. I'm very sure they weren't natives. And I was like, these people is cheeky. This is my people. You know, share. So I love you guys. Take care of yourself. Remember, Amazon haul is coming out today. You want to see it. And even if you skip through it, because the thumbnail just shows the packages, but I get into some swimwear for those who are just like, listen, I ain't here for that. I'm here for something else. Just go ahead and fast forward to get to the swimwear. Okay, boo. Nonetheless, I did a great job. Some items in there. I love hauls in general. So that's why I made a haul video. And I'll see you guys as soon as I can. But I think this is the last live for this week because I have to edit your workout video and then I have to edit my first travel vlog for January. And that's going to take a lot of mind body concentration. And these live streams take a lot to set up. If I was by myself, I probably would have finished my cardio already. So you guys understand that. And I love you. And you guys know I'm in the car line with my kids after this. So I love you. Take care of yourself. You're the best to ever do it. Remember that. Nobody's better at what you do than you. And I feel that about myself too. Okay. All right. Let me look at comments because I said I would. Thank you, God, for reminding me. All right. So we have insert coin. Okay. Let me start from the beginning. Shania the plumber, you're hilarious. Listen here, friend. I'm working on it. There's not much that can be done in it. Okay. The drawstring came out of this. Okay. Don't come for me unless I send for you. I done told you that. Boy tarde muna, profesora Linda, Linda Sutter. Oh, Lord Jesus, help me. Hello, Shania. Hi, hiding the invisible man. You're hilarious. I don't know. That was Brian. What do you mean, invisible man? If that's what you're talking about. Um, Yes, Lord God. All right, so I read your comments. Listen, y'all commenting means everything. Do you understand? I show speed got me spoiled. I want to see my comment section like this, where I can't even catch up. Just I'm waiting for it. I'm waiting for the day. Y'all have to share these videos. You know that. You know that cemented. All right. So let's get there. All right. I got some good videos coming out for y'all. But when I'm live, I need the comment section. Blah, 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 you know what I mean? Flood it up. Some tenants. I mean, it's nothing. I don't know what this is that I have on. It was cold here, and I had to hurry up and get out the door. So, thank you. Okay, you're the only one that probably feel that way. Thank you. Love you. Mean it. But make sure y'all understand. I need the comments flooded when I'm live, because in it, when I post a video, it's not the same vibration. You know what I'm trying to say? All right. So yesterday we had the mall video come out. Thank you guys for watching it, because I had to repost that mall video just in case y'all like, damn, I already seen that. I had to repost it because of the music. Now I need y'all to run it up. Today we have Amazon haul, which will be out in an hour or two. And then tomorrow, because y'all love me, we have the first workout video for January. And then you already know that the link in the description has a stretch video that is just so good. It's too good. Okay. And the more y'all love on my videos, the more content I film. Do you get what I'm trying to say? And the better the content gets, because it all takes, like the outfits, all that costs money. All right. Not to stress you out. Love y'all. See you in a bit.